performance at home against Indianapolis. Savage loses the football. It is trying to be scooped up, knocked around, and the Rams have it. Rams have it with a 1st and 5. Offense has not gotten in here. Goff. Toss it to Gurley. He's got room. Top Gurley's got speed. Gurley down the sideline. Tripped up by Kevin Johnson. Side of the field. 43 yards on the catch and run.
Well, a little action on the jet sweep by Austin. Drew the defense to the wide side of the field.
Fire, it's been 60 minutes. Play action for Goff. Goff. Deep ball. Robert Woods. He's got it. Robert Woods. He is gone. Touchdown Rams. 94 yards. Fake it. Toss it underneath. Watkins has blockers. Watkins works his way to the end zone. Sammy Watkins. Touchdown Rams.
As he blocks 2 men. Watch number 77 after Watkins makes this catch. He gets number 40 Williams and then Gilchrist. Question I have though, how far down the field was Whitworth when Watkins made this catch?
23 points for the Rams. Team averaging 32.9. Savage loses the football. He was blown up on the play. Walker comes away with it.
2 fumbles and an interception. Watch number 50, totally unblocked.
To go in the 3rd. Goff, play fake. Got a dump off for Woods. Woods, he's got the angle. Woods spins into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. LA is pouring it on.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. 'Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Say, we can go where we want to, places they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. We can dance.
Texans versus Rams. I put out the highlights. Those are my favorite plays of the game. I really expected the Rams to actually win this game, knowing that we needed this win big time because we're going to go play against the Vikings, the Saints, the Eagles, back trying to get that revenge win against the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. So this was a must win, and I was not let down. I knew the Rams were going to compete. Deshaun Watson was not going to play in this game, and I honestly thought we should win comfortably, which we did, but it took a long time for the Rams to actually get a touchdown, which was a big-time touchdown. Robert Woods' 94-yard touchdown pass from Jared Goff, who's looking very good, very poised, something you expected him to be a #1 pick in the draft. Everything's coming to fruition because of a guy like Sean McVay, who's a stud, offensive-minded philosopher. He's not even a coach. I look at him as a scientist, a philosopher, a dude who knows what he's talking about. And you start seeing the love throughout the media right now. Also, another stud in the coaching room is Wade Phillips, and he's doing a great job keeping us in this game. Remember, the Rams could not get a first down or get any resemblance of a good offense until that 94-yard touchdown. Wade Phillips kept us in that game, creating a lot of pressure, getting Savage to throw interception, getting Aaron Donald inside there, creating good scenarios for them to get as much pressure as they can. And Aaron Donald gets that sacked fumble, and they end up getting in scoring positions, and they were leading 9-7 in the half, and then they end up winning 33-7. So this team was a defensive powerhouse against the Texans, which I really didn't expect them to do much with Savage being their quarterback. Ran the ball fairly well against the defense, but then the defense actually held their own for a majority of the game. And one guy in particular who I expected to be having a bigger role this year was Samson Ubukem, because I expected Robert Quinn to maybe hit an injury by now or get fatigued by this point of the season. So Samson actually comes into this game, gets that sack, which creates that, and the Rams are again in scoring position. So from the whole team, this was a really good game. If you guys really want to see like a really good recap made, you should go totally check out Anthony Manna's YouTube channel. He talks about the Rams in like to a science. And also my dude Combat Sports, he does also a really good job, and he's actually fairly fast in his videos. So I'm gonna do a 2-for-1 episode of Clash of the Horns. So if you guys really want to get in-depth analysis, go check out Combat Sports. He's always usually in the comment section, does a great job about summarizing these games, and also he does like previews and he does post-game analysis. And also Anthony Manna, who also does the same thing, but he also does other football teams throughout the week. He makes his pick predictions and all that good stuff. Now, moving on to the next couple of games, you have the Vikings, who are going to be led by Case Keenum, a guy that you already know if you're a Rams fan. He was with us in hard, difficult times with the Jeff Fisher era. He's playing really good, man. He's playing very good, and the Rams are in a position to upset the Vikings, and vice versa, the Vikings upsetting the Rams. Even though a lot of people look at this team as a really good defensive team, as a Rams fan, I look at them and I go, okay, can we create more turnovers than they can? Can we keep the possession of the football as longer as they can and get field goals, try to score some points? I think we can. I'm very confident in going to the Vikings and stay undefeated on the road. The Rams are 5-0 on the road. The Vikings are also a very good team when it comes to creating turnovers. I think the Rams are the only team in the NFL that are in the top 10 category for every single stat out there, whether it's turnovers, offense, QB stats, running, rushing, stopping the run, against the air, everything. The Rams are top 10 in that out of all the teams in the NFL, if I'm not mistaken. So we're in a really good position to win this game. But every game is who's better. Is it your offense better than the defense? Their defense? Is their defense better than your offense? Special teams is a big contributor in who wins these games as well. Especially, I remember watching the Rams play the Cowboys. The Rams special teams is very efficient in that game, getting us in a great position to make plays and score field goals at least. And later on, the offense caught on. Also against the Jaguars, the Rams special teams is still very good, and we got a touchdown actually in that game. And actually we got 2 touchdowns in that game. So never underestimate your opponent's special teams. I really feel like our team is very good in special teams wise, well-rounded defensively with Wade Phillips, handling the defense, and Sean McVay getting this team to score some points. But we are not underestimating our opponent. The Vikings are a very well-rounded team. They've been catching people by surprise with their offense, with Case Keenum, who's playing very good as of now. You have to also look at their defense. Their defense is crazy good, man. Whether it's in the air or whether it's running the football, we have to be on our tippy toes against this defense, or else they can eat us alive. Even though we're really good offensively, the best scoring offense in the NFL, you also have to be realistic and just not get very overconfident. I feel confident, but I don't feel overconfident. So, looking on the Vikings, I think we can win. We should be winning this game. But, like I said, there's no